What's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in now, Maurice Hampton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Striding in, Zach Mathis. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. And he fouls this one off. Hampton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Daniel Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
In now, Cade Belisle.
The first baseman.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
That is it. The designated hitter, Saul Garza.
Striding forward now is the DH, Saul Garza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Garza is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Baton Rouge leads this one 2-0. Landon Marquisio is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Digging in, Brandon Daniel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brandon Daniel.
Now the pitch. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2. No, that's down.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, John Rhodes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Looking for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Austin Schultz. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, TJ Calvert, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. DiMaggio is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Baton Rouge is out in front 2-0. Stepping in, Alex Manzo. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So coming to the plate, Giovanni DiMaggio, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. As a look, now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, You don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Cade Doherty. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Connor Crawford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
One count and the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Striding into the box, Tanner Holden, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box, Chase Estes, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's ready, now the pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. A runner at first with no outs here. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jack.
Stepping into the box, number 4. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
At the plate, Matt Golden, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maurice Hampton. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now another 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Zach Mathis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, right fielder, Daniel Cabrera.
Ready to take his hacks again, Daniel Cabrera, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fouled off. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Three and one.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next will be the designated hitter, Saul Garza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Schultz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Harmon. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Harmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Brandon Daniel. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
At the plate, John Rhodes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Manzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 12. Giovanni.
Into the box now, Giovanni DiMaggio. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Now to the plate, Cade Doherty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Ball, 1 strike.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tigers are out in front here, 2-0. So striding forward now, Austin Schultz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. So now to the plate, T.J. Calvert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, Tanner Holden. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Chase Estes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Estes, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
In now, Zach Lewis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 16.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Maurice Hampton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Zach Mathis is on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So striding in, Zach Mathis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Daniel Cabrera.
Ready for another chance. Daniel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Bronson Cotman gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Cotman.
At the plate now, Cade Belisle.
Cade
Popped him up. Lewis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Three runs already home here. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Tigers are out in front 5-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Golden, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Trey Harmon. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ground ball left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The center fielder, Brandon Daniel.
Into the box now, Brandon Daniel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Fielded cleanly. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Stepping in now, John Rhodes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Austin Schultz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In now, TJ Calvert. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Baton Rouge leads it 5-1. Into the box, Alex Manzo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Daniel is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Giovanni DiMaggio.
Now in the box, Giovanni DiMaggio. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1.
Oh, that's outside.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate, Cade Doherty, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, number 16.
In now, Connor Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 2-1 home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready now, Tanner Holden. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Chase Estes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Zach Lewis, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Here's another 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Matt Golden, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Hunter Riggs is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Hunter Riggs.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Maurice Hampton.
Maurice Hampton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Zach Mathis.
Digging in, Zach Mathis. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Daniel is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Daniel Cabrera.
Daniel Cabrera will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Riggs, a Kentucky-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cade Belisle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One 0 count. Here it is. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
1-1.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
So digging in now, Saul Garza. First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Skied into straightaway right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
For the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Trent Vermillier gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Leading off the inning, Trey Harmon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batter, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon Daniel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
John Rhodes waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, John Rhodes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in once again, Alex Manzo.
The catcher, Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Giovanni DiMaggio, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Cade Doherty.
Settling in now, Cade Doherty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rhodes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Austin Schultz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Schultz.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 6, TJ Calvert.
At the plate, TJ Calvert. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Tanner Holden. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Cabrera will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Carson Coleman enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now at the plate, Connor Crawford.
The shortstop, number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder, Maurice Hampton.
Coming to the plate now, Maurice Hampton. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no one will track it down. One out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zach Mathis.
Stepping in, Zach Mathis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1-1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jacob Haddig is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Jacob Haddig.
Into the box now, Chase Estes. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Popped him up. Crawford is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the second baseman, Zach Lewis.
Standing in, Zach Lewis. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cabrera is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Matt Golden.
Ready once again, Matt Golden, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
High in the air. Mathis over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Baton Rouge jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Landon Marquisio takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.